Hey there, this is Larry Beacham, and I want to talk a little bit about the importance of solid verbal communication. Most people have no concept of how important it is to communicate verbally very, very well. Most people have no thought into what they say, how they say it, etc. But both of those attributes of verbal communication, being what you say and how you say it, have a lot to do with your impact in the marketplace. It's important that you take seriously your capacity to communicate verbally your message, whatever that might be. Now, most people never take enough time out to prepare what they're going to say, not in a scripted way, but in a thoughtful way, in a way that communicates strength, in a way that communicates leadership and authority and competence. The top reason why you need to work on your verbal communication skills is because people will assume things about your intelligence and your competence based upon how well you're able to verbally communicate. Now, I know for a fact that I have listened to someone and either consciously or unconsciously made a decision about that person's smarts based upon how well they communicate. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm right. It just means that's normal. If you are not communicating verbally with power and authority and clarity, you're going to lose some impact along the way when you communicate with people. It also is the best way for you to connect interpersonally with someone. When you're able to communicate verbally well, people love to connect to people like that. It's just something about the ability to connect to someone who's well-spoken that people just feel drawn to. So working on being well-spoken doesn't mean you have to use a lot of big words. It doesn't mean you have to act as though you're way more intelligent than you really are. But it really is a matter of simple communication skills, both in what you say and how you say it. Now, I will say that one of the organizations out there that assists you with being able to fine-tune and hone your verbal communication skills is an organization called Toastmasters. Toastmasters has been known for many, many decades for being the go-to organization to teach you really platform speaking, aka someone standing up in a room and giving a message or a speech. However, I have referred many, many people to Toastmasters as a way to help them improve upon their verbal and even their nonverbal communication skills. So I want to suggest to you that if you believe that you need to improve your verbal communication skills, I'm not talking about being articulate. Anyone can be articulate. A lot of articulate people out there saying absolutely nothing with no impact. But what I am saying is if you want to improve your verbal communication skills as a way to create more influence in the marketplace so that you can do more business and make more money, I would strongly recommend you look into Toastmasters to learn how to do that. Now, Toastmasters.org is the website. I've been a member of Toastmasters myself. I've learned a lot from Toastmasters. So I want to recommend that you consider joining the Toastmasters chapter in your area and learn more about what all of the benefits and features that they offer you to communicate. So go to Toastmasters.org, take a look at what they have to offer, and then locate a chapter that's in your area. Now, they meet day, they meet afternoon, they meet night, and they meet weekends. So you're liable to find a chapter. That meets your needs in terms of time. As far as cost, it's about $70 a year. So for like $7 a month, you can learn to speak as though some of the best speakers in the world have. If you actually go online and kind of look up Toastmasters track record, you'll see some of the most notable speakers in America have come through Toastmasters. Names you would recognize and probably be surprised to know were proteges or products of the Toastmasters organization. So work on your verbal skills. Truly work on them. I'll end with this. A little note to those of you that work online and try to avoid talking on the phone. Well, recently I heard a statistic from Stanford University that said about 13% of your marketing is where all your success will come from. That means 87% of all your marketing never gets you a result. And for most people that want to be internet marketers, they want to really hide behind their computer and not speak to anyone on the phone. I would strongly recommend you stop doing that because, in my opinion, you may be making a huge financial mistake. But if you learn how to communicate effectively, learn how to ask the right questions, learn how to bring someone to the closure that you want, you'll do more business. All right? So I appreciate you taking a moment to listen. If you like what I've shared today, you can like it, share it. I would certainly recommend and hope that you would on Facebook or Twitter, anywhere you might socialize. So thanks for listening. We'll see you soon. Take care and God bless.